rising star in the NBA.
They get it again. Wade outside. Parsons against Hayward. Parsons attacking.
Chandler Parsons, until recently, has been one of the league's great bargains on his second-round contract. He found a way to supplement his earnings, though. He did some modeling for a designer clothing company. Caught some locker room grief for it, but hey, it's good work if you can get it, and I'm sure those checks kept him from being too offended by the locker room banner.
And the shot is good.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Parsons outside. Takes the three. Here's Plumlee. And Allen with the block. And Noel kicks to Bledsoe. Noel sets a screen for Bledsoe. Goes up again. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. You guys were talking about Parsons' appearance. He cut his hair off last season as a show of solidarity with a 10-year-old he'd met who was battling cancer. What a generous gesture, a great gesture, Steve, on his part.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, the two had formed a bond and both drew inspiration from each other. You love to see it, and Parsons showing not only, that he's an effective player on the court, but definitely an inspiration in his community as well.
Well, Gordon Hayward unable to reach an agreement on a contract extension with the Utah Jazz last season, so instead it played out in restricted free agency. A player with a lot of admirers around the league, and a big raise, certainly a given for him.
And for Hayward in a contract year, upping his rebounding and Steve his passing rates, but his shooting numbers did take a dip.
I think that's the key for Hayward's future. Kevin, he's got to be very consistent from the perimeter to become an all-star. He's already such a terrific all-around player, but if he can be really solid from the perimeter and consistent, look out.
That puts them in the lead. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Now here's Plumlee. Bledsoe outside. Clock at 6. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in.
He's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Here's Young. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
Well, I tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away. They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Here's Wade. Power down with both hands. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Wade passes to Parsons. Orlando trailing here. Allen outside. And it's good. Allen's got 7 points. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wade drives in. Knocked loose. Bledsoe dishes to Parsons. Back to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Well, going into last season, the Celtics had made 6 straight playoff appearances, 2 trips to the finals, and 1 NBA championship. But there was no question last year was the beginning of a rebuild.
The Magic trail by 3. Allen outside. Chalmers against Bledsoe. And the layup's good off the glass.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Wade kicks to Parsons. There's the dish to Plumlee. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Magic's offensive struggles last year were numerous, but a big part of it was that they just didn't get to the line often.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Now here's Allen. He has 7.
And for the Magic not getting to the foul line, that's a two-headed coin, if you will. One side of it is not attacking the basket, but the other side of it is lacking the experience and craftiness to draw fouls.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Back up the points about the Magic and the fouls you guys were talking about. They were dead last in the NBA in fouls drawn per game, Steve.
Well, you look at the best teams in the league. They can feast on opponents at the line. So this is an area where the Magic could definitely improve this year.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson, he's checked in. For Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Young. Levine's checked in for Allen. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Mario Chalmers.